Hello, back again with another pickups video. Don't worry, I do play this stuff I pick up, I don't just chuck it on a shelf or nothing. I'm struggling to find the time to play all of it at the moment, but slowly get through it, so I don't want people to think I'm buying this stuff and hoarding it for no reason. But yeah, I found a few interesting things this week. Did I do the last one a week ago? I shouldn't pick up this much in a week. Anyway, I'll tell you what I found so far. Don't often find them, but I came across some GameCube games. They're all complete, I think. I'll double check them. To be honest, I was going to start playing this on the Xbox One soon, because I've got the download for the HD remaster that was on the Xbox 360 that's backwards compatible. But I was going to start playing it on there, but always good to have a physical copy of it as well. Rayman 3 on the GameCube. I might have this on the PS2 on a compilation disc. But yeah, it's not, the disc's in great shape, but the manual's not best. But yeah, so I found that. Picked up another one that everyone always says is a bit of a hidden gem. I haven't tried it yet. I only know of the character from like Sonic Racing and things like that. But it wasn't that expensive. It was like £7 or something, so I grabbed it. Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Again, it's complete. That says when I bought it from. But yeah, interested to play that one. This was the most expensive out of them. I'm tempted to put, actually I won't say how much I paid, I might just put on the screen. I might overlay it, how much I actually pay for this stuff, because it'll be good to look back on in the one day to see what I paid for it and see if they go up or down in price. But it was Mario Smash Football. Again, this one's complete. So, it's in really good nick. And I was just curious of how a Beyblade game would work. To me it just sounds boring. It would be spinning tops at each other. But intrigued to see what it is like, which is Beyblade V-Force Super Tournament Battle. So if anyone knows anything about this one, let me know. This one's got a broken clip down there, but other than that, it's all alright. An odd one for a charity shop find, anyway. Was Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation on the Vita, which is complete. It's weird to see a Vita game with a manual. Which doesn't happen very often. For once, I only picked up one PS2 game because it's all I came across. It looks horrendous, but it was 50p, I think. I can't remember. The case has been, it's got creases and stuff down it because the manual, well no, the outer art was all folded over. But it looks like a 3D platformer of kinds. But it's made by Blast, and they made really bad games, which is the Mr. Bean game. So if anyone knows anything about that, I'm pretty sure I'm going to play that literally for about 5 minutes and think that was crap. I picked up 2 Wii games as well. I bought these at the same time as the Mr. Bean one because they were the same price. But don't usually go with stuff like this, but it seemed like a dry day, so I grabbed some things. One was Bust a Move on the Wii, and the other one is a game I've got on the 360, which is actually quite sought after on the 360, but the Wii version doesn't seem to be. Just throw it off the rails. To be honest, I quite enjoyed the one on the 360. Didn't like the music on it. It's kind of kiddies, pop, rock, Disney sounding music, which I really, really did not like. The next one's more of an update on things. As I said, I bought the case for Pokemon, and I already had the Pokewalker. I should take it at my DS. I came across a copy of Heart Gold, which I think for a cart only I got this for a bargain. But yeah, if I remember to, I will overlay how much I paid for these things. Then I might tally it up and see what I spent. Well, actually, no, I probably shouldn't do that because I spent quite a bit on some of this. I came across 2 PS4 games I wanted. I wanted the original, I wanted the Xbox One version of this, but apparently it plays like shit on the Xbox One. I don't know if it's going to be smoother on the PS4, but don't often see it. It is The Town of Light. It's like a horror walking simulator game where you walk around a mental asylum, and it's got some pretty dark themes, to be honest with you, like sexual abuse and things like that, but it's something a bit different. But it came complete. It came with the little art cards it's supposed to have in it, so yeah. Looking forward to that one. But that won't be until I finish playing this that I picked. I didn't pick this up actually. My girlfriend randomly came back from the supermarket with what'd she buy me? I think it was an energy drink, some beef jerky, and a game, which was a surprise because that just suits my unhealthy lifestyle down to the T. But it's the remake of Shadow of the Colossus. I've only taken down a few of the Colossi. So far, loving it. Really enjoyed the one on the PS2. Did the one on the PS3 as well, the remake of that, the HD one, and this proper remaster is pretty good, to be honest with you. But even every time I take down a Colossi, my girlfriend calls me a monster. But never mind. I came across 2 360 games. One I bought because I didn't know it was more a different version of a game that I already had, but I haven't tried to see if it is different or not yet. It's Forza 4, but apparently this is Racing Game of the Year edition. But from looking at the discs, I think they might just be the normal discs. But it was £1, I think. Yeah, it was £1. So I thought I'd give it a shot, just in case. I don't know what the difference is. And I found one for the collection that I don't have. I rented it once to try and get the achievements on it, and I found nobody who wanted to play it online with me. So I sent it back. But now that I've got it, I might attempt to finish it again. It's an incredibly boring game. Millennium Championship Paintball 2009. It is literally walking around in a little tiny square room with some padded things you have to duck in and out of. That's pretty much it. Came across a couple of PSP games. Tocker Race Driver 2. Colin McRae Rally 2005. Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. This one's a bit faded, but that's alright. And Ford Street Racing LA Duel. But I wasn't allowed to look in these when I picked them up, and the UMD for this one is actually split. But I can either glue that back together, which looks like someone's already done, or I'll just buy a replacement UMD holder for it and give it a shot. Never mind. The same place which I wasn't allowed to look at these things, I picked up a few others. I picked up some original Xbox stuff, which was Need for Speed Underground 2. Again, this one's a bit faded, but I thought for the prices they wanted for them. But annoyingly, when I opened it up, it actually had 2 discs in it. One was F1 2002, and the other one was the Need for Speed one. But both discs, if you can, I don't think it's on there, they're actually cracked. No, I'm not going to get it on there. So I'll either be looking for another disc-only copy of that, or that will just become a case for something. Luckily these other ones were okay and fine and complete. Which was the Sonic Mega Collection, which I'm pretty sure I picked up on the PS2 the other day, but you know what, why not? Don't mind having duplicates on other consoles if they're cheap enough. And one that I've already got on the GameCube randomly, but I wanted to see what the difference was between the GameCube and the Xbox version. Which was Rocky. So I actually really enjoyed it on the GameCube. Me and my mates used to sit up and play it quite a bit. It's not overly a good game, it's just that we found it really fun for some bizarre reason. Alright, and finally, these are the 3 heavy hitters that I picked up. All PS1 games. I wouldn't say they're all complete actually, because one of them's meant to have 2 manuals and it seems to only have 1 by the looks of it. But other than that, I'm not too fussed by how much I paid for them. First one is Vandal Hearts. It's like a tactical RPG. But yeah, complete with the manual and everything. Which was also pretty good that I got Vandal Hearts 2 with it. This comes with a demo for Suikoden 2, which is bizarre because the demo also has its own manual, which I thought was a bit different. Yeah, if I can get this stuff out without dropping it all. There's the disc for Vandal Hearts 2. Overall, pretty damn good shape. There's the smallest crack on it, but can live with that. And the final one is the Legend of Dragoon. There's a couple of cracks on this. There's a chunk missing at the top of it, but I didn't mind that. The disc's rolling around. But yeah, it's supposed to, it says it has 2 manuals. It says manual part 1 of 2. But it only has this one. But it has all 4 discs and they're all in good shape. So, was not going to complain. And there's a small crack on the back as well. But I can get one of these cases and replace it easy. As long as the artwork isn't damaged, which it isn't. It's all good. But yeah, that is my weekly pickups, which has somewhat bankrupt me. But never mind. Let me know what you think. Let me know if any of these are any good, or if any of them I should just shelf and not bother with. I know I said that I don't do that. I don't like to do that. I like to try everything once. Otherwise, well, that's how you find out about some decent games that no one seems to know about. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun. I've now got an Instagram. I'll put a link in it. There's no one following it or anything. I only set it up about a week ago and I haven't even really put much on there. I'm not big into social media. Anyway, have fun. Bye.